we need to unplug everything on it? But that shouldn't matter. Huh? Oh. Is there a game before us? Let's see, Friday, KGBK. Olpe and Central Plains are on, that's why. Going to do it because I didn't think you guys were coming when I asked her yesterday. So, no, and I texted her no. Now, if she wanted to, and Tina doesn't, I'm. He says try it now. You are. Are you ready? Yeah.
Been here since 1:30. 1:30. I'm here on Tuesday to watch the mountain and the mountain. For you. So I've been here for 4 hours. This is it. No. Okay. Okay.
The rest of it is, I mean, you did it for us at college. This is perfectly set. And so I don't think you'll have to do anything. I don't think you're going to have to do
For your film? Oh, for Blade.
You don't have to raise it or lower it, just back and forth.
So what's the record button?
That one.
Okay, so I just push down.
This one here.
Okay.
Just press it.
Okay. Huh? Yeah. I filmed the Sterling invitation.
Ryan, you're on it too, man. You're on it. You're on it. Buck Owens acting naturally and more next right here on Real Country.
Down your rinse and refresh. Break up with stinky clothes.
In action. Just stay with us, you'll have more fun.
Down your rinse and refresh. Fight
What?
in just 1 wash. Guaranteed.
Military veterans and active duty service members. You can become a certified cyber warrior with just 12 weeks of training at My Computer Career. Cybersecurity specialists are in high demand, and IT pros with these skills often enjoy abundant opportunity and a great lifestyle. Protect our people, liberty, and treasured institutions from cyber threats. GI Bill, Skill Bridge, and other VA benefits are available to those who qualify. Learn more at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP. That's mycomputercareer.edu/CWP.
Are you paying too much for term life insurance? There is a tremendous price war in the term life industry. Rates have dropped dramatically in the past few years. For example, a man aged 45, non-smoker, can get $1 million of coverage for $75 per month, level rate for 10 years. Or a man aged 50, non-smoker, can obtain $500,000 of coverage for a monthly premium of $110, level rate for 20 years. That's right, guaranteed level rate for 20 years. If you're a smoker, we have great rates available for you as well. At Term Busters, we specialize in policies of $500,000 and above. If you're looking for new or replacement term life insurance, call today for a quote. 1-800-908-7636. You're probably paying more than you should. Call 1-800-908-7636. Remember, 1-800-908-7636. Sample rate quotes based on preferred non-smoker rate class. Exam required to qualify.
The IRS, the world's most aggressive collection agency. They can seize your property, bank account, and garnish your wages. They cause sleepless nights for millions of Americans. Don't be one of them. If you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS or state, get
why don't you
protected
just put it
today.
on our guys?
Call 800
Just move the camera over there.
3186. Coast One Tax Group, protecting your bank, home, and your sleep since 2008.
All right, Brian,
with
3
hundreds
minutes.
of 5-star reviews and an A+
3 minutes.
on the Better Business Bureau.
Well, we're
Call
not going
Coast
20
One
minutes
Tax
then.
Group, 800-242-3186.
It is
Stanley from New York
5:37.
owed $93,000.
That doesn't
The
matter.
IRS
That's what
placed a levy
he's
on
got
his
it ready to
bank
go at
account. Coast
5:40.
One
So.
released the levy and settled with the IRS for $2,000.
Are you ready to go? Should I
Mark
tell him
in
to try to get
Michigan
it to go?
owed $225,000.
No,
After
just
Coast One stepped in, Mark walked away paying less than $1,500. Call Coast One now. A 10-minute call can save you up to 93% on your back taxes. Get your fresh start today. That's 800-242-3186.
Sponsored by Coast One Financial Group. Individuals and businesses with tax problems. Listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-785-9132. That's 800-785-9132. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-785-9132.
I'm in the car next to you on the highway, heading to work. I sit in front of you on the bus. I work in the office down the hall and stand next to you in the elevator. We've known each other for years, and I've told you a lot about my life. But of all the things you know about me, here's one you don't. I'm one out of every 6 Americans, and I'm struggling with hunger. This isn't an incurable disease. It's not an uncontrollable epidemic. There's enough food in this country to feed every hungry person. This problem is closer than you think. Fortunately, so is the solution. Please, visit feedingamerica.org today and find your local food bank for ways to help. Every dollar you donate helps provide 7 meals for those around you, quietly struggling with hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
The following is a presentation of the Adastra Radio Sports Network, the area-wide leader in local sports coverage. Coming up, the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship, presented by Thrive Allen County. Coverage of high school state tournament week on Adastra Radio. Find schedules, scores, and live streaming at AdastraRadio.com or download the free Adastra Radio app. The Road to a Championship on Adastra Radio, your hometown sports station.
Allen Samuels Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on the giant corner of 30th and Lorraine in Hutchinson, Kansas. We take pride in supporting our community and our student athletes. Hi, I'm the General Manager, Don Glassman. We want to wish our area teams a fun and memorable season. A great person once said, victory is in the quality of competition and not the final score. Visit online AllenSamuelsHutch.com. Follow us on Facebook for weekly giveaways and special events. And as Mr. Samuels always says,
come by, let's be friends.
98.9 GBK.
It's Heart of America League 2A state semifinal as the Sterling Black Bears and the Ell-Saline Cardinals have marched one step closer to the state championship game here in Manhattan. This is the Healthy Blue Road to a Championship, brought to you by Thrive Allen County. In addition to it being a Heart of America semifinal, it is going to be a guaranteed Heart of America final, as Mound Ridge secured their spot in the championship by defeating Valley Falls earlier today, 74-46. The Dragons, they held close for a half, but they just could not hang on to the Wildcats. This is the Class 2A state tournament at Bramlage Coliseum in Manhattan. Hello again, everyone. I am Brian Richter, and along with Clark Comley and our most important person, studio engineer Heath Schroeder. Welcome to the Midway Motors Drive to the Game on 98.9 KGBK, the Adastra app, AdastraTV, and Black Bear Broadcasting. This activity is being brought to you by this station, its advertisers, and the member schools of the Kansas State High School Activities Association. No rebroadcast in whole or in part may be made without the written permission of the Kansas State High School Activities Association. Stay with us after this 2-minute break, and when we return, we'll break down tonight's matchup in the BTI John Deere game plan right here on 98.9 KGBK. You're listening to Sterling Black Bear Basketball, and this is the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship presented by Thrive Allen County.
Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship presented by Thrive Allen County. Thrive Allen County, building a culture of health across Kansas. Stream the Road to a Championship on the free Adastra Radio app.
Need help with health insurance or safety net programs? Kansas Cares is here for you. This statewide program offers free confidential assistance to all Kansans. Navigating the healthcare marketplace, applying for SNAP food assistance, or relief utility assistance. Our care coordinators are here to help. Call Thrive Allen County at 620-365-8128. That's 620-365-8128, or visit kansascares.org. Your health and well-being. Call or visit today.
This is Junior with Crusading Construction. Installation, we find equipment. Call us at 620-894-5000 for a free estimate today. Crusading Construction, we do it all. Give us a call.
Hi, I'm Dr. J. Come see me today at Hutchinson Family Dental.
Welcome back to the Midway Motors Drive to the Game. I am Brian Richter. I'll be joined shortly by Clark Conley, and this is the 2A state semifinals as we have the 2-seeded Sterling Black Bears taking on Heart of America League foe, the 3-seeded Ell-Saline Cardinals, and we are in Bramlage Coliseum in Manhattan. So let's take a look at the BTI John Deere game plan. The 3rd-seeded Ell-Saline Cardinals, they bring in a 21-3 record into this contest under head coach Marty Wendell. The Cardinals started the season with 13 straight wins and won in dramatic fashion in the Mound Ridge Sub-State to earn a trip to the state tournament for the first time since 2012. They were the 1980 Class 1A state champions, and in 1952, the Brookville Cardinals took home the Class BB state championship. Ell-Saline's path to state wasn't easy. In the sub-state championship game against Bennington, they found themselves down 10 points with just 1:55 left. The Cardinals would storm back to win 69-68 on a clutch free throw with less than a second on the clock. Wednesday night, Ell-Saline survived a wild finish to edge Rossville 82-78. After trailing at halftime, the Cardinals went on an 8-0 run that seemed to give them the victory, and it surely was in control. But with an 11-point lead and a minute to play, Rossville cut the gap to just 5 in 40 seconds. Senior Brogan Rowley, though, sealed the win with 2 clutch free throws. Rowley finished with 21, while Kaz Kramer led the way with 25. Reese Crone added 17. Garrison Zerger had 10, and leading scorer junior Trey Williams, who, as I said, leads the Cardinals in scoring, had just 4 while fouling out. The Cardinals' only 3 losses have come to Bennington, Mound Ridge, and Sterling. For Sterling, the Black Bears put on an offensive clinic on Wednesday night. They crushed Chase County 97-48, setting a new Class 2A state tournament record. Sterling's 97 points shattered the old record of 88, which had stood since 1991. They also would break the Sterling school record of 95 that was set in February of 2018. Sterling put up 30 in the first quarter and took a 58-23 lead into halftime. They shot a blistering 76% from the field in the first half, including 8 of 11 from the three-point line. They finished the game at 69% with Boston Eckert. He led the way with 22 points on 8 of 11 shooting, including 4 of 5 from behind the arc. Blake Smith added 19, while Zane Farney and Zach Dashiell each had 12, going a combined 10 for 10 from the floor. Sterling made 59% of their threes and just 57% of their free throw attempts. The going will get much tougher tonight. These teams are no strangers. They met just 2 weeks ago in the Heart of America regular season finale, with Sterling coming out on top 62-46. The game was close early, with Sterling holding a 16-11 lead after 1 quarter, but the Black Bears took over in the second, outscoring Ell-Saline 25-10 to take a 41-21 halftime lead. Ell-Saline would fight back and win the second half, but still fell by 16. The 21-3 Black Bears, 3 losses. They're to Great Bend, Scott City, and Mound Ridge. And this has been the BTI John Deere Game Plan. BTI John Deere, our family in partnership with your family. Coming up next, we'll have the Precision Engraving Award Shark Bites of the Game with Clark the Shark Conley. Stay with us. You're listening to Sterling Black Bear Basketball, and this is the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship for County.
Kansas Road to a Championship, presented by Thrive Allen County. Healthy Blue Kansas. Choose blue for your family's health. Find our Road to a Championship schedule at AdastraTV.com.
Do you know which credit card works best for you? Understanding your budget and spending patterns is something First Bank does best. We'll be here to help align your financial goals and lifestyle with the card to fit your needs. Would you like to boost your business's cash flow or simplify your accounts payable? Do you have a balance you'd like to transfer to get a better rate? Or maybe you want to receive benefits like gift cards, free travel, or even cash back? Contact First Bank today to learn more at www.first-bank.net. Member FDIC.
Need a quick jump start, flat tire fix, or full vehicle recovery? Hutch Towing and Recovery is there to help you 24/7 statewide with discounts for first responders and veterans. Call 620-474-3911 for Hutch Towing and Recovery. Let us hook you up.
Don't wait for pests to become a problem. Call Robertson's Termite and Pest Control in Lyons today. 620-257-2012. Serving Central Kansas since 1957. Robertson's Termite and Pest Control, because your home deserves the best.
Walton Plumbing and Heating at 112 North Broadway in Sterling is who to call for expert heating, cooling, and plumbing needs. Call them at 620-278-3462. A proud supporter of Black Bears and Warriors sports.
Perkins Angus Ranch is delighted to announce our one-year anniversary open house event Saturday, March 15th from 11 to 5. Grilled sliders and anniversary discounts like 20% off ground beef and roast. Perkins Angus Ranch, 715 East Main in Lyons.
Kansas. Trust the power of Blue for your can care plan. Families trust Healthy Blue for doctor visits and prescriptions. New and expecting moms trust Healthy Blue for pregnancy support. And Healthy Blue provides extra benefits for your whole family. Choose the brand Kansans have trusted for more than 80 years. Visit choosehealthyblue.com/KS for more details. Trust the power of Blue.
98.9 GBK.
Welcome back to the Midway Motors Drive of the Game on 98.9 KGBK and the Adastra radio app. Tonight we're on NFHS as well as we've been over the last 2 weeks. I am Brian Richter, and we are in Manhattan for this 2A state semifinal between, the 2-seeded Sterling Black Bears and the 3rd-seeded Ell-Saline Cardinals, both 21-3. And I want to thank a number of our sponsors, and please thank them, as people are surprised that we're the only ones streaming outside of NFHS, and we are free. The Sterling Thrift Store, Ag 360 Insurance, Next-Tech Wireless, Walton Plumbing and Heating, the City of Sterling, Hyatt Life Sciences, Douglas Henshaw, DDS, First Group Insurance, Hutch Towing and Recovery, Gravel and Concrete. Well, it's now the time. The legend. Definitely no myth. It is Clark the Shark Comley and his Shark Bites of the game. It's the Black Bears versus the Cardinals right here tonight. And what say you, Clark?
I think the Shark Bite of the night goes, this is a rare one. I don't usually go this way. And I shoot my mouth sometimes off and am wrong. But I think the burden falls on Southeast Saline.
You mean Ell-Saline?
Ell-Saline, yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Ell-Saline.
Thanks. Ell-Saline, because they just couldn't score in the second period of play last time we played them, and they're going to have to find a way to make baskets against our defense. And so I think the key to the game will be, can Ell-Saline score consistently throughout the game, or they're going to be a drought in there. What have they done to adjust to our style of defense and how we play it? And if they don't, and we can hold them to minimal points, I think we're scoring the ball at a high level right now that the victory should go to us. So I think that's the key game. Can Ell-Saline match us point for point, score the ball?
There's your Shark Bites of the game. The winner will meet Mount Ridge tomorrow night at 4 o'clock for this the championship. We'll be back after this 2-minute break. You're listening to Sterling Black Bear Basketball, and this is the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship presented by Thrive Allen County.
Hello, I'm Nicole Gallion. Imagine coming home to a place where the neighbors feel like family. In Sterling, Kansas, we pride ourselves on small-town charm and big opportunity. With a vibrant downtown, excellent school system, our private college, expanding employment opportunities, and new housing developments, Sterling offers something for everyone. Easy access to neighboring cities and our renowned old-fashioned 4th of July are more reasons to think you'll agree that in Sterling, quality employee assurance.
You don't always have time to run to the bank, so get our new mobile ag banking app. You can deposit checks, transfer funds, make payments right from your smartphone or tablet. Bank from the field, farm, or wherever you are. Just visit our website or talk to us. The best part is the money stays local where it can help you. Lions Federal Bank, a better way to remember us. Online at lionsfed.com.
On the basketball court, a good offense is the best defense. You can count on Farm Bureau agent Teresa Bogan to be your family's point guard and defend you against whatever life throws your way. She's there to handle auto, home, line of business insurance needs. Don't make the worst of it. Insurance. Talk to Farm Bureau agent Teresa Bogan in Sterling today and see how she can protect your matters with us.
Contact me, Teresa Bogan, at 620-278-25
Public Golf Course at 1000 South Tarrant Avenue in Lyons.
98.9 GBK.
Welcome back to Manhattan and the Midway Motors drive to the game as the two-seeded Sterling Black Bears are just set to play their league rival, the third-seeded Chase County Bulldogs, in the semifinals of the 2A Boys State Tournament. This is the 14th all-time meeting between Sterling and Ell-Saline. The Black Bears are 11-2 overall, and Sterling has won the last 10 in a row, with the Cardinals last defeating Sterling in 2005 in the Salina Tournament. Earlier today, the Mountain Ridge girls, they won, and they defeated Inman, and the Mountain Ridge boys, they defeated Valley Falls. Both will play in the finals tomorrow night. It is now time for the starting lineups presented by Rice Community Health. We care for our patients like family. Learn more at ricecommunityhealth.com. Chase County will start Brogan Raleigh, a 6'5" senior. Reese Crone, 6'5" junior. Garrison Zerger, he went off for, I believe, 14 the other night. 5'10" senior. Trey Williams, a 6'4" junior. He's their leading scorer. And Kaz Kramer. And I said Chase County, thank you, Clark. Ell-Saline, Kaz Kramer, number 20. He'll be the one you'll see shooting a number of attempts, as he had 25 last night, or on Wednesday night. They're coached by Marty Weedle. Sterling will start Blake Smith, 6' junior. Zane Farney, 5'11" junior. Wyatt Newberry, a 5'11" junior. Boston Eckert, 6'6" junior. And sophomore Cameron Morris, and he is 6'1". They are coached by Derek Schneider, assisted by Eric Wenzel and Chad Bennett. Those are the starting lineups presented by Rice Community Health. We care for our patients like family. Learn more at ricecommunityhealth.com. Before we tip things off, let's take a look at tonight's uniforms. If you're watching at home, you can see them. This is brought to you by I Need a Cleaners in Hutch. It's where to take your clothes. Sterling will take the court in their shining home whites, trimmed in black, with Sterling written across the chest in black. While Ell-Saline will don their road Cardinals with black and cream trim on the shorts. Stream today's broadcast with the Adastra radio app powered by Nextech Wireless. The latest phones and devices at the best prices. Nominate your mom for a chance to win a Scooters Coffee gift card. Sign up for the free Adastra radio app, Scooters Coffee. Be amazing. Now, Clark, you're not going to believe this, okay? This is one that you will not believe. In the 2000 Sub-State Final in Sterling, the Black Bears hosted this. In 2000 is when they went to the state tournament. Okay, the first. Who
was on that team?
First time since 1964. Daniel Smith, Chris Schneider was on that.
The world is turning around here.
Coach Derek Schneider was on the bench. He was there. But get this.
All eating hot dogs.
The Bears won the Sub-State that night by defeating Ell-Saline, Chase County, and Mound Ridge.
They're all in that same Sub-State.
All in the same Sub-State.
It's kind of like deja vu.
Yeah, it's not in the order, but it is that. Well, we are ready now for tip-off, and excited for this one. And I'll bring Clark in for his final thoughts before tip-off.
Yeah, I'm pretty thoughtless, I made my big statement.
You did. You did.
Ell-Saline can score against our defense, and that seems a little braggish, but I think that's the key.
I think it is too.
I don't think if they can score consistently throughout the game, I think we'll probably get a lead like last night.
Eckert and Reese Crone will tip it up, and that will be found out by Cameron Morris, who will throw it to Zane Farney. He's going to be guarded by Garrison Zerger tonight as he brings it across half court. Right side, Blake Smith, free throw line extended. He'll go middle, drives all the way to the basket, uncontested. Blake, 2-0.
Man, that was a little easy, I think, on their end. He just took it right down the middle of the lane.
They were forcing him down to the baseline, and he just went right over the top of it. Zerger tries to go around Farney. Now, Wyatt Newberry, who's just been a dog, as his students bark at him. Raleigh throws it down to Crone in the low post, guarded by Cameron Morris. Cameron will frustrate him and cause a turnover. He'll travel, Will Crone, and Sterling will take the basketball. 2-0 here. We just started this last semifinal game here on the boys' side. 2-0 Sterling. Wyatt Newberry right side in front of the Ell-Saline student section. They're wearing neon. Newberry tries to go around Cass Kramer. Now Farney will go right down the middle. Scoop shot, layup, no good. Nice rebound by Crone. Good attempt, but no good. Here quickly comes Ell-Saline. Garrison Zerger skip pass over to Trey Williams. Williams looks inside to Crone. Now Rowley will try a three, and he'll knock it down. A deep three.
That's a big shot there. They need something to get going, and that was nothing but the net right in our guy's face.
That was deep, about 25 feet.
Shot for them.
Boston will try to answer it. Back iron, no good. Zane Farney will get the nice rebound. Slings a pass to Newberry. Newberry will go middle, kick it out to Farney. Farney one-handed catch before it went clear into the stands.
Yeah, one of the more athletic things right there was that catch.
Newberry to Farney. Farney, he has Rowley guarding him. Zane will try to go around him, spins, layup, just misses, couldn't get the backboard. And so Sterling getting some really good looks, just can't quite finish. Quick shot up, Garrison Zerger from three, no good. Blake Smith will tip it up, but Zerger's there to rebound, and it's quickly 5-2. Ell-Saline, 5:56 remaining in the first.
That was a strange thing there by Blake, tipping it straight up in the air like that, so just grabbing it.
There was nobody, no Sterling on that side. Farney goes baseline, throws it up again off the backboard, no good, gets his own rebound, and finally he gets one to fall. Zane getting to the basket at will.
Yeah, things look good for us in the early going. Here we're getting straight out layups on our offensive possessions.
5-4 Sterling, 5:28. Cass Kramer, he guarded closely by Wyatt Newberry. He's all in. Blake Smith will guard Williams. Williams will be fouled by Blake as Williams went to the basket. He'll be fouled on the floor. It'll be the first on Blake. Jacob Lewis and Zach Dashiell will check in for Morris and Smith. 5:20, 5-4. Ell-Saline leads. Crane inbounds. They find Williams in the left corner. Dashiell forcing baseline. Jacob Lewis comes over to force a tough shot, but Zerger will get the rebound. Rally from clear behind the three-point line. He'll miss. Zach Dashiell will bring it up ahead to Lewis. Lewis will pass to Eckert under the basket, and Boston misses a guppy again, as Clark would say, a bunny.
Yeah, we've missed
about
three layups or so far. I figure we're going to be the better at that if it keeps going.
Williams, he gets there, he misses, but a nice follow by, I believe, Garrison Zerger with that. Dashiell quickly up, he'll go to the basket, layup good. Sterling getting point-blank shots. Ell-Saline quickly up. Williams on the left side, guarded by Dashiell. Crone, he'll be out about 15 feet, guarded by Eckert. Williams spins, stops. Cass Kramer had 25 the other night. Look for him. He'll go around Wyatt Newberry, nearly throws it away out to Williams. They swing the ball, and there's the 6'5" Reese Crone, who will miss a three. Zane Farney quickly up. He'll lose the handle for a second. Now he'll back it up towards the power cat. Right side to Dashiell. Thought about the three, guarded by Williams. Zach, I don't think he used his dribble. Eckert will, and he will walk.
Well,
he gave a ball fake right, ball fake
had another layup if we don't travel there. Things really going well for us, I believe it or not. We just have missed too many layups, and we gave them a really weird offensive opportunity.
3:58, 7-6. Ell-Saline, they're in a little high post set. Zerger goes baseline, skip pass over to Rowley on the right baseline in front of Sterling's bench. Zerger, he'll go contested, throws it out to Cass Kramer with a three, no good. And Cameron Morris, who just checked in, he grabs the rebound. Morris and Smith check back in. Blake calls for it on the left side. He'll fire to Wyatt Newberry in the baseline left side. He'll miss. Dashiell will run it down, finds Blake. Blake from behind the college three, it's money.
Big shot by Blake, we needed one, and he put it in.
3:22, Sterling now back up, 9-7. Zerger across half court. He'll stop. Kramer, left side extended, tries to go baseline, throws it back up to Williams. He'll get an uncontested three. Back iron, no good. Dashiell with the rebound. He finds Lewis in the middle of the court. Jacob throws a pass. It'll be knocked out of bounds, tipped out by Ell-Saline.
The only thing I'm discouraged by is how open these last two 3 attempts have been.
They have
no
been
one's
open.
been close to him, and they just missed wide open ones.
Would you be more concerned about, well, we'll talk about that in a second. The Shield takes it inbound, spins against Williams, and he can't get the layup to go. Sterling's missed 4, at least 5 point blank misses, which I guess is good, leading 9-7, 2:46. Ell-Saline. Kramer looks for a pick from Crone. Now Rally at the top, guarded by the freshman, Jacob Lewis. Jacob bodies him, and now he'll steal it. Jacob doing what Jacob does. He'll bring it down, hands off to Blake. Blake will have it tipped out by Rally in front of the Ell-Saline student section.
Yep, here comes another couple guys in.
Farney and Eckert will check in for Lewis, and Newberry in for Ell-Saline is Tate and Williams. Blake Smith will inbound it opposite the scorer's table. Farney at the top. Eckert left side, looks at a 3 guarded by Trey Williams. Zane needs to go back door there, which he does, but he can't handle the pass, and turnover Sterling. Ell-Saline's gonna get a run out. Cameron Morris will contest it, but it is a good basket by Trey Williams and a foul, I believe, on Cameron Morris. So Boston threw that just a little bit behind Zane as Zane went back door down the middle of the lane, and he couldn't quite handle it, which led to a run out because Sterling had no safety. Trey Williams took it, had a nice layup, and he misses. Nope, it'll go in.
That
up
did miss. It went clear up and down, but eventually went in.
10-9, Ell-Saline coming up on the 2-minute mark in the first. Blake Smith takes it. He'll go right to the rack. Misses that. Doesn't draw a rim, and Zerger will bring it. It almost looks like that's a strategy. Let Sterling miss layups. Zerger will bring it right down the middle, kicks it to Williams. Blake Smith forces in middle. Kramer with nobody to come out and contest.
I wonder if they left him open on purpose. That's what that
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No,
I mean, no one even attempted to guard him.
He had 3 of 4 the other night. Farney all the way down, goes to the basket, will miss a shot, but the foul will be on the floor, and that will be on Garrison Zerger.
I still think I like how we're playing.
Oh, no doubt.
Just missing over half our layups.
It's so true.
Things are going fine.
If you've been injured at work or on a motor vehicle accident, call Pyle Law 241-9000. Tom works to get the benefits you deserve.
Really neat play there.
Nice
I don't think
bounce
it was
play.
supposed to happen like that, but it worked out.
Blake Smith with the basket. Did he throw it to himself? I missed it.
No, he threw it to Boston. Boston kind of lost control and tipped it right back to him. We got a layup we didn't miss.
Sterling will take it. Zerger, top of the key, goes right around Farney for an uncontested.
Now that was not good.
Nice move.
Not good on that possession.
Farney up to Smith in the left baseline. Smith will go to the basket, stops, slings a pass to Jacob. Jacob, he'll kiss it off the board, and good. Sterling back up 13-12, coming up on 1 minute left in the first quarter. Zerger will call out a play. He'll walk it up to half court, now finally cross it. Williams, Chayton will fire a 3, no good. Blake Smith with a nice rebound, 50 seconds left. Blake will push it. He really doesn't have numbers. He'll hesitate. He'll go to the basket, layup, good.
Oh, he had no numbers, but he got it to the rim again.
He got right past, I believe that was Williams, and Sterling up 15-12, 35 seconds now. Zerger tries to go around Farney again. Tate and Williams. Rally only really 2 shots tonight. Zerger goes baseline. Blake Smith will get run into, but no foul. Tate and Williams will answer with a 3, and we're tied. 20 seconds remaining in the quarter. Sterling quickly up. Jacob Lewis to the baseline. He'll miss, no good. Rebound to Tate and Williams, 12 seconds. And Ell-Saline gonna get a 2-for-1 in the last 20 seconds.
Maybe not, one off of them.
It did, Tatum couldn't hang on to it, dribbled it out of bounds.
I tell you, they made the guarded 3.
They did.
They missed 3 wide open ones, and then they just put it right in our face.
6.8 seconds, we're all tied at 15 here.
Good game.
Sterling, they were 80% in the first quarter on Tuesday.
Yeah.
43% right now. Farney will let it go all the way to half court before he'll touch it. He goes to the basket, scoop shot, no backboard, and he'll miss. Crone with the rebound. Kaz Kramer will fire up a 3 from 3-quarter court, and it's no good. Sterling 15, Ell-Saline 15. We haven't decided anything yet here. This is the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship presented by Thrive, Allen County on 98.9 KGBK.
Hyatt Life Sciences has now developed a full line of products that support the immune system, brain function, joint flexibility, and glucose health.
I had a pretty bad knee surgery here a few years ago, and then went back into the gym a little bit too quickly and too aggressively. And then finally I said, well, I'm just going to try this Flex product. And the inflammation was gone in 2 days. I mean, it just absolutely erased it, and I was back to normal.
Follow us on Facebook or visit HyattLifeSciences.com to see how we can help.
You already know H&R Block does taxes, but you may not know you can get expert help in person or virtually, or that our tax pros average 10 years of experience, and your biggest possible refund is always guaranteed. H&R Block in Hutchinson, Ellsworth, and Lyons.
At Sterling Village, you will have the peace of mind that your loved one is receiving the best care possible. We're here for you, whether you're ready for maintenance-free living in the senior cottages, need a little rehabilitation before returning home from the hospital, or person-centered long-term care. At Sterling Village, we are always here when you need us.
98.9 GBK.
Welcome back to Manhattan. We're all knotted up at 15 here in the second to start the second quarter. Sterling with a lot of easy attempts at the basket missing. Ell-Saline missing open threes. They were 2 of 8 from the three-point line. Sterling just 7 of 17, and Zerger goes right around Lewis. Crone comes in, nearly gets the rebound, falls on the basketball. Boston Eckert will come up with it. DeShiel, after it's been batted around, will take it all the way to the basket. Wow. He'll get a layup.
Wow, but that was an impressive layup.
That
had a little different look to it there.
Cass Kramer. Newberry will force him baseline. Wyatt kind of reached in to contest it, and Wyatt Newberry will get his first foul. And that will send Cass Kramer to the free throw line. Sure want to thank some of our sponsors in the County First Bank, Brasenio Construction, Rice Community Health, H&R Block, and Alan Samuels CDJR. Kramer makes the first one. 17-16, Sterling. So we just started the second quarter, and we're all tied again, 17, 7:31. In for Sterling is Blake Smith, Cameron Morris. Farney will set down, as will Jacob Lewis. Wyatt Newberry put the point right now, guarded by Zerger. DeShiel, right side, goes right to the middle, but he'll pick up his left pivot foot and travel. He shakes his head that says, yes, I did.
Does that make him feel better?
Well,
when you say yes, I did.
I think it. I like it.
You like that?
At least he acknowledges.
You're always on the side of the ref.
There is some truth to that. Ell-Saline Kramer crosses half court, stands in the mouth of the Wildcat. Trey Williams at the high post. He'll go around a pick from Crone and shoot a fadeaway jumper from 15. Cameron Morris with the rebound. Cameron will bring it all on his own. Our center will. Eckert, who's been quiet yet, fires up a three. That's short. Cameron can't get his hand on it, and Zerger comes up with it. Ell-Saline will push. Trey Williams goes to the basket. It'll be blocked by Blake Smith. Cameron Morris did a good job of nearly taking the charge. He'll come up with the rebound. Blake Smith across the middle, hesitates. He'll go around Williams for another left-handed layup, but Blake can't get it off the board. No foul. And Ell-Saline will bring it again. Kramer finally checked by Newberry. Zerger with DeShiel all over him, finally finds Rowley. They'll go inside to Crone. Morris behind him, kicks out a pass to Zerger from 3, short, no good, and Cameron Morris for the rebound. Boston will kick it ahead to DeShiel. Bank off, good from 2.
I think Zach's doing some nice things early in this game.
He's running and he's finishing, whereas the others haven't finished yet.
He's got his to go in.
6 minutes in the quarter. Second, Cass Kramer, as a student section of Sterling, barks at Wyatt Newberry, who was all over him. Rally with a guarded 3, in and out, no good. Newberry with the rebound. He'll push ahead. He's got Eckert on the left. He'll throw it to a wide open DeShiel. DeShiel will have it knocked out, which is probably a good result as Crone came over to knock it out of bounds.
It's going to be a tough shot. He had a tough angle for the shot there. The thing that I'm kind of getting a little worried about is, can we keep these guys off the boards? and you say, that's stupid. They're not getting any rebounds. But they look like they can maybe get going and be very difficult to keep off the boards.
Absolutely, and the same inbounds play as the Shield tips it to Blake Smith as he walks in. Blake gets that one to crawl over the basket, the rim, and Sterling's up 4, 21-17, 5.5 remaining. Sterling's largest lead. Trey Williams standing out at the timeline, coach's box. Zerger, he'll stop, finds Williams. Williams thought about a 3, Smith jumps him. Now Cass Kramer, Blake Smith will nearly get a steal as Williams ran it down at half court. Zerger goes around Dashiell, and Dashiell will be called for a hand check.
I think that's pretty good.
That's a great call.
Just a little late on the closeout, but he was in a pretty deep health side position. I think he got over there pretty nicely for as deep as he was.
School activities teach students discipline, teamwork, and dedication while providing them with structured, supervised learning activities. Encourage your son and daughter to participate in school activities. This is Kansas State High School Activities Association. And they find a wide open, nice pass from Crone to Rowley, a wide open basket under the basket.
I don't know who the breakdown was, but there was definitely a breakdown.
21-19, 5 minutes now.
One thing that hasn't happened yet is Boston Eckert has not offensively involved in this game.
Newberry dribbles the middle, loses the handle of it, bounces out, and Trey Williams will come up with it for Ell-Saline. He'll bring it across half court, right across the scorer's table. Eckert, he goes right around Eckert, a contested shot, and it'll miss. Jacob Lewis will bring it. The freshman's showing no signs of any kind of stress. Jacob will cross over in front of Rowley, and he will be called for a foul reaching in.
And he was going to go to the rack there too, or pass it. He probably would have passed it last second. He likes to pass the ball.
Take a breath here, 4.5. Cameron Morris, he'll take a 3, a rare one, and it goes in. It rolled around the basket and went down.
He can shoot it, he just doesn't get that many opportunities.
So Sterling getting baskets from places it does, but not normally in this quarter. 24-19, 4.5 remaining in the first half. Rowley tries to go around Jacob Lewis. Zerger off his pick, can't shake Farney.
Looks like Sterling's picked up the ball pressure in this possession different than the others.
Totally agree, as they're really not within 30 feet of the basket each time they catch it. Zerger will back it out almost to half court inside the circle. Trey Williams tries to go around Eckert, can't. Content to run some time. 3:50, 24-19 Sterling. They're getting impatient here. Rowley, he'll dribble middle. Williams, leading scorer. Zerger comes off his pick. They'll find Crone from 15. In and out, no good. Boston Eckert with the rebound somehow tips it out to Newberry, but there will be a foul, and I believe on Kaz Kramer.
What a defensive possession as far as the energy we did. And Boston really, my thing about them on being on the boards, it looked like they were going to be on the boards there, and he somehow took it away.
He really did.
And held his ground, and that's long arms collected a foul from them.
Dashiell will check in, as will, I think, Blake Smith in. Eckert facing a little full-court pressure. He'll go right down, stops at the free throw line. Dashiell, ball fake, rips it through, goes baseline, and have it knocked out of bounds by a knee, an Ell-Saline knee. 3.5, 24-19 Sterling. Dashiell, top of the key, goes around, tries to go around Rowley. He reached in, nearly could have picked up a foul. Eckert looks for a 25-footer. It's short, no good. Crone with the rebound. Cass Kramer will bring it across half court. Finds Rowley left side, Zerger left side, sees Crone inside. He'll stop, skip pass. Nice ball movement by the Cardinals. Cass Kramer left-sided, guarded by Blake Smith. He'll take it by him and will go past him and score. 24-21. And Wyatt Newberry gets loose inside, and Wyatt will score. 26-21. Sterling, 2:47 remaining in the second. Williams in the corner. Blake Smith was guarding him. He'll pass it out to Zerger. Zerger goes around a pick by Cronin, maybe walk, but he'll find Trey Williams from the top of the key. He'll miss the 3. Blake Smith with a long rebound, throws it way ahead to Eckert. Eckert will go around Rowley, but they're going to call a charge on Boston. That was questionable, and Coach Schneider will question that as well. Either way, first foul on Boston Eckert, 2:26, 26-21. Sterling leads. Left side, Zerger. Right in front of the Sterling student section. Looks at Crone inside, but Cameron Morris is covering him up. Smith on Trey Williams. He'll stop, turn around. Now into Crone, down on the Big 12 sign. Throws up a jump hook and a nice rebound by Zach DeShiel. He'll bring it himself. He'll stop, find Blake. DeShiel, he'll go middle, drives middle, right-handed, good. Zach taking over this game. 28-21. 28-21, timeout, 30-second timeout. Sterling, actually it might be Ell-Saline, I missed it. 28-21, 152 here. We'll keep it right here. This is a 30-second timeout. We're not on the internet, Clark. No, you're just a phone call. If you lost us, technology's good. If you're on the radio 98.9 or the Adastra app, while you're away, Zach DeShiel went to the middle, took it over, and scored. Sterling leads 28-21, 152 with 152 in the half remaining. Ell-Saline with a 30-second timeout. Ell-Saline across half court. Kaz Kramer right side finds Williams left side. Zerger looks for Crone on the interior. He'll go against Cameron Morris, and Cameron will pick up his, it might be on Zane Farney. It will be. Zane got caught reaching in there. They came over to double him from the backside. Jacob Lewis did, but Farney came down and made it a triple team and stuck his hand in there as he was going to pass it out. 1.5. Crone, top of the key, guarded by Morris. Williams inside to Raleigh, throwing him in there now. Zerger with a floater, an air ball, no good. Cameron Morris kicks it up to Farney. He crosses over to Blake Smith, the right baseline. It's a three, and it goes in. Didn't look good, but it went in.
Wow, that was some kind of a transition break there. Very pretty, very well executed.
31-21, Sterling up 10, 1 minute coming up. They'll turn it over again, Zerger will. Wyatt Newberry with it, with Williams following him. Wyatt will throw it up. He will be fouled, and that will be a foul on Trey Williams, I believe. And Sterling forcing turnovers. According to the stats that I have, only 4 turnovers for Ell-Saline, but it feels like a few more than that. Wyatt Newberry to the free throw line, 101 in the half.
In my opinion, this whole thing has been caused by our ball pressure picking up. I assume from the bench. I assume that was a coaching decision. And I think it's made a big difference in this ending of this quarter.
Newberry goes 1 for 2. Raleigh goes high for the rebound. Now 58 seconds left in this half. Sterling's largest lead at 11. Raleigh guarded very closely by Jacob Lewis. Williams will get an open three, front iron, no good. Jacob gets his hands on it, and Raleigh saved it for some reason, and that will go to Sterling.
I mean, things have gone our way. I really think this possession could be big for the momentum here.
Yeah, well, we got it right now. Blake will just get an open three. It's no good, and Crone will.
Well, they may turn the other way. You know, we could have really stretched it there. Can they get one before the half?
30 seconds. Kramer right side to Zerger. Zerger calls up a number. He'll dribble it, try to get by Farney. Now Trey Williams clear out by the left of the power cat. Raleigh, he'll throw it out of bounds. He thought he was going to get Cass Kramer on a handoff, and he'll just toss it right nearly into the student section with 17 seconds left.
We get another opportunity before the half to stretch this thing out.
I'd like to see Sterling hold for one, but that's not what Sterling ever does. 17 seconds, Sterling up 32-21. Farney will bring it across. Coach Schneider calls a play, 10 seconds, 8. He's got to go, does DeShiel. DeShiel one-on-one around Crone. Floater off the backboard, good. I don't know that Zach's missed. We'll check it out. And that will be the end of the half. 34-21, Sterling's largest lead over the Ell-Saline Cardinals.
Nothing like dialing it up one-on-one for your freshman off the bench.
No doubt. We'll be back after this 5-minute break. This is the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship presented by Thrive Allen County.
The Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship, presented by Thrive Allen County. Healthy Blue Kansas. Choose blue for your family's health. Find our Road to a Championship schedule at AdastraRadio.com.
Kansas, trust the power of blue for your CanCare plan. Families trust Healthy Blue for doctor visits and prescriptions. New and expecting moms trust Healthy Blue for pregnancy support. And Healthy Blue provides extra benefits for your whole family. Choose the brand Kansans have trusted for more than 80 years. Visit choosehealthyblue.com/KS for more details. Trust the power of blue.
Fried Egg Ace carries Magnolia Home by Joanne Gaines Paint. Now their premium quality and huge selection of colors will be right in your neighborhood, along with the award-winning service and advice Ace has always provided for your paint projects. Around the block, what you need in stock with people who know their paint. Fried Egg Resources Ace Hardware, Dodge City, Lyons, Mays, and Mead. Your helpful home project place.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
With a state tournament update, I'm Lucky Kid recapping our early games this afternoon. 1A Division 2 at Colby, Lynn beat Attic at 54-39. 1A Division 1 at Dodge City on the rural side of the Centralia over Troy 52-37. 2A boys at Manhattan, River Valley Falls 74-46. 3A girls at Hutchinson Halstead, a winner over Colby 46-33. In 4A at Salina, Gabe Pyle hits a buzzer beater for the second game in a row. This time, McPherson goes double overtime to get a 52-50 win over Ottawa. Over in Class 5A at Emporia, St. Thomas Aquinas girls beat Spring Hill 64-58. At 6A in Wichita, the boys' side, Johnny Bishop Northwest knocks off Bays 63-55. While we have the time here, we do want to pass on some weather information for you. We are getting some very strong wind conditions around the area. It is causing power outages in scattered locations around the area. Also, a number of fires were reported. One fire reported to the west of McPherson. First fire crews are currently investigating. This is to the west of Old Indian Highway and north of Highway 56. That fire at last warp is still reported south of the tracks. There's another large fire going on in Kingman County. There's one in Sumner County. There's also one in Cowley County, which evacuations have been ordered on. Also, they're having a lot of blowing dust problems in places. In fact, they have closed down US 40 west of Oakley and I-70 between Colby and Goodway because of extremely limited visibility. If any weather information comes back that you need to know about, we'll pass it on, also keeping you up to date on the activity at today's state basketball tournaments. I'm Lucky Kid. We'll head you back to the game site right after this on the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship presented by Thrive Allen County.
If you're looking for further details that make you feel at home, make an appointment with Dr. Douglas Hinshaw, DDS in Sterling. Dr. Hinshaw takes pride in maintaining your dental health and beautifying smiles, specializing in orthodontics, bleaching, veneers, fillings, crowns, and bridges. Dr. Hinshaw's office can also help with personally fitted mouth guards, mini implants, TMJ, and sleep apnea. Online at HinshawDDS.com. Trust your smile to Dr. Douglas Hinshaw, DDS in Sterling.
Kansas Cares is your go-to resource for free and confidential systems across the state. Whether you're looking for help with enrolling in health insurance or applying for safety net programs like SNAP food assistance or LEAP utility assistance, our care coordinators are here to support you absolutely free. Call Thrive Allen County at 620-365-8128. That's 620-365-8128, or visit kansascares.org. Your health, your life, your future. Kansas Cares is here to help. Call or visit today.
98.9 GBK.
Welcome back to Manhattan. Brian Richter along with Clark Comley and studio engineer Heath Schroeder and our excellent cameraman tonight, Kipton Smith, who's doing that for Sterling High School or Sterling Junior High 8th grader. We are in Bramlage Coliseum and we are at halftime with the Lions Federal Bank halftime report. 2-seeded Sterling Black Bears are up on the 3-seeded Ell-Saline Cardinals 34-21. In the first two semifinals earlier today, the Mound Ridge girls defeated Inman, and I don't have a score on that. The Mound Ridge boys did win earlier today against Valley Falls, 74-46. So both of the Wildcats teams have punched their ticket to the state championship, and those will be on somewhere on the Adastra radio broadcast tomorrow night. Sterling, they were up 2-0 quickly, but Ell-Saline, they went up 7-4 with just a little over 4 minutes left in the first quarter, and it would go back and forth during that first quarter, and it would be tied 15-all. Sterling would take a 21-19 lead with 5 minutes left in the second quarter, and it was all Sterling from then on out as they went on a 13-2 run the rest of the way in the second quarter, and lead 34-21 at halftime. Really, to me, the story, Clark, was the two freshmen that kind of got going. Jacob Lewis had a couple baskets, and Zach DeShiel, I don't know that he missed 10 first half points.
I think he missed a layup one time.
All at the basket.
Yeah, he maybe got fouled. I don't remember. But obviously huge impact by the two freshmen.
Just, it really is. And we take a look at a few stats here as we are on the Lions Federal Bank halftime show here on 98.9 KGBK. Sterling.
46-26 was the Mound Ridge girls final.
Okay, that's on the Lions Dental Care scoreboard.
Well, somebody texted to me.
Oh, good, thank you. Sterling, after shooting almost 80% in the first half against Chase County the other night, they are 50% tonight. 15 out of 30, all those in the second quarter, 3 of 8, 1 of 2 from the line, 3 of 8 from 3. 20 rebounds, though, that's been huge. They've got 3 offensive, but 17 defensive rebounds, and Ell-Saline only has that 1.
Well, I made a point. Like
you did.
Can we do that? And we obviously can. It was just making me nervous. It didn't look like we were going to be able to, and then basically we dominated. So.
Ell-Saline just 8 of 26 for 30%. They fired up a lot of threes, and I think that's indication of the Sterling defense. 2 of 11 from deep, and Sterling, it still doesn't feel like they're up 13, but they are. And all of this being done without Boston Eckert without a point, which is, to me, is great news for if you're Sterling. Well, this is the Lions Federal Bank halftime report. This is the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship presented by Thrive Allen County. We'll take a 2-minute break here.
The Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship presented by Thrive Allen County. Thrive Allen County, building a culture of health across Kansas. Stream the Road to a Championship on the free Adastra Radio app.
To become a trusted choice independent insurance agent,
I pledge to be there for you when disaster strikes.
You have to commit to a pledge.
And to stand by you and guide you through your claim.
And the first thing they'll do as your agent,
and I pledge,
is put all this in writing and sign it. Your hope is that you never need your insurance. Their promise is that it will be a very different experience if you do. Trusted choice. You need an independent insurance agent.
Call us at First Group Insurance or go to our website at insurewithus.net.
We only sell things we've tested right here in central Kansas. Hi, this is Brandon with Busy Bee and Lions. We are your full-service agricultural fertilizer, chemical application, and distribution service. Visit us at bzbinc.com. BZB Inc. Full service for full potential.
Hi, this is Dustin Schultz with Black Diamond Contracting. We pride ourselves on top-notch craftsmanship and a commitment to listening to the customer. If you're ready to create the space of your dreams, contact Black Diamond Contracting at 620-200-5647.
Learn with purpose. Wherever you are in your learning journey, Sterling College has the training you need. With undergraduate, graduate, and online programs, you can find a career path just for you. Sterling College is a Christ-centered liberal arts college in Sterling, Kansas, located just 20 minutes from Hutchinson. Sterling provides you with class-leading KCAC and NCCAA athletics and numerous arts opportunities to perform, learn, and grow. Visit sterling.edu or scwarriors.com to take your step to being a warrior.
One of the most important elements of success is knowing when to expand and when to focus on strengthening what you have.
At People's Bank and Trust, we've done just that over the years, ensuring that we always have a solid base to provide for our customers and our community. At People's Bank and Trust, we never promise more than we can deliver. And what we deliver is safe, sound, reliable banking that puts you first. Let us put our experience to work for you and your family. People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
98.9 GBK.
Brian Richter, Clark Comley here in Manhattan as the Sterling Black Bears lead 34 to 29 or 21 as we start the second half. I want to thank Busy Bee, Sterling Village, Sterling College, Happy Egg, which we'll hear their play of the game here in a while, Hospice and Home Care at Reno County. Now, Clark, you mentioned a really key play to me in halftime, a really big play for Sterling.
Well, in the early going, Cameron Morris's three-pointer came out of the blue, and it was pretty tight in there, and you know that's got to be maybe a consideration for play of the game.
I would agree. That is a nomination for the Happy Egg play of the game. Sterling will inbound, Farney with it. Sterling, of course, 5 out with no real post. Newberry on the right side sees Eckert. Eckert will go against Trey Williams. Boston, ball fake, no good. Follows his own miss and good. 36-21, Sterling, 7:40.
Boston is just as dangerous with the putback because he jumps back up so fast.
Trey Williams with an open three. He misses everything, but Zerger will get the rebound. Crone flings it across half court to Kaz Kramer, who will fire it into Crone, and I believe that's Crone's first basket tonight. 36-23. Ell-Saline trying to pick up some of the pressure too. Eckert skip past to Smith, left side, short, no good. Nobody's there to rebound, but Wyatt Newberry gets a finger on it. Farney comes up with it, kicks a pass to Eckert for basket.
Unfortunate turn of events. Well, they got a really good shot their last possession. They need more of that, down to that big kid in there.
I think so. He has 2 points, and that was it. Oh, and a circus shot by Zerger under the basket. It goes in, and Ell-Saline 2 of 2 in this quarter, 6.5. Sterling up 38-25. Eckert to the free throw line, sees a cutting Blake Smith along the baseline. Layup good.
Really good offense there by those two guys. Great cut by Blake.
Assist to Eckert. They'll go down to Crone. Cameron Morris has pushed him out to about 12 feet. Cameron chests him up. He'll go baseline, fires it away to Rowley. Rowley barely gets the rim, bounces up, and finally Trey Williams has it, and it'll go down. So
we had really good defensive rotations. We just can get a backside rebound.
There, Blake Smith drives right around. I believe that was Rowley for a basket. Neither team playing a ton of defense right now. 42-27, now under 6. Williams, Crone out there. They'll be satisfied to leave him at the three-point line. Zerger looks. You'd think Brogan Rowley needs to get the ball. He will here. Tries to go on Eckert, won't. Zerger with Farney all over and behind the back. Flips it out to Rowley. Ball fakes, but Eckert is able to come up with him and stop him from taking a shot. Crone goes baseline, spins, hands it off to Zerger. Zerger off the backboard, no good. And a nice rebound by probably the shortest player on the floor, Kaz Kramer.
Well, they've got 2 putbacks here in the early going, which was my concern the first half, and it never happened. Let's hope it doesn't show itself in the second.
Cameron Morris, he'll shoot a 3, but there's Boston Eckert with the rebound on the backside. He will be fouled. I believe Trey Williams will get that one.
Boston starting to become a factor in a different way. You know, it's not so much out on the perimeter driving and shooting, but rebounding the ball and putting the ball back in.
Probably what he needs to do to get himself back into the game, you know, get a layup to go, and he got that free throw to go there. 43-29 the scoreboard. They got it wrong, and so it was 42-27, 5 minutes. Boston looks to the second. Short, no good. Williams with the rebound.
You're saying the score's wrong now?
It's right now. Nominate your mom for a chance to win Scooter's gift card. Quickly up is Crone, but he will be fouled by Cameron Morris. That'll be Cameron's second. Sign up for the, be sure to sign up for the free Ad Astra Radio app, Scooter's Coffee. Be amazing. Make sure you, if you've been injured at work or in a motor vehicle accident, call Pile Law, 241-9000. Tom works to get the benefits you deserve. Ell-Saline will throw it in, and Eckert with his back to it steals it like on an interception in football. Bounce pass to Jacob Lewis, who shoots a layup, but he will be fouled before it gets up on the backboard.
Really nice job by Boston. I thought he would try it. Usually he tries to get to the rim, but he gave that one up. And now Jacob gets to go shoot 2 here.
Lewis to the line for 2 free throws. Be sure to stream today's broadcast with the AdastraTV radio app powered by Nextech Wireless. The latest phones and devices at the best prices. AdastraTV radio is 65% of the 1 through 4A games in the state tournament in the first 2 days. Still have 14 schools alive when we started the day. Jacob makes that 1 of 2. Sterling 44. Ell-Saline 29, 450. Williams guarded now by Dashiell, who just checked in. Cutting to Zerger from 10 feet, throws it up. Eckert goes high to get it. Zane Farney was there too. Boston nearly throws it away. Wyatt Newberry will grab it. Eckert, he's going to the basket. Ain't nobody stopping him there except him. Short's a left-handed layup, and he is a little frustrated. He wisely did not pick up a foul. He'll
go. A nice play there.
He'll streak down the court and steal an entry pass from to Crone at the other block. Crone will bump him on the way down the floor, and the Ell-Saline crowd did not like that one.
Yeah, they're going to be a little energy in this place.
4:21. A lot of offense in this half, no defense.
Yeah, and Boston with a really good takedown in the middle just didn't get it to the rim. Shorted it.
Now, what I liked is he hustled back. And
I was really impressed.
That was beautiful. Hustled back and got a steal, which was going to be a basket for Ell-Saline. The Shield right side, ball fakes, goes around Trey Williams. Actually, that's Tate Williams, but it's swatted, I believe, by Rowley off the backboard. Trey Williams will bring it. Rowley.
They were not getting that backside help in the first half on those.
Good point.
It was going all the way there.
Cass Kramer from right side, short, no good for 3. Wyatt Newberry saves it to Jacob Lewis, his cousin. Somehow, Zerger comes up with it, hands it off to Trey Williams, and he'll get a layup, 44-31.
We were the big loser in that scenario.
Yes, sir.
The biggest loser.
Great hustle did not help. Wyatt Newberry finds Eckert on the inside. He backs down Trey Williams, scoops it under the board, will be blocked by Rowley, but Jacob Lewis will pick up the trash and score. 46-31, 3.5 in the third. The 2 freshmen showing big tonight. Zerger nearly traveled, works on Zane. He'll find Tate Williams from 3 right in front of the Ell-Saline bench, and he knocks it down 46-34. Ell-Saline knocking into this lead a little bit.
Yeah, mainly because of that shot.
That's true.
I mean, they really haven't done much until that one went in.
3 minutes now. Jacob Lewis, he'll drive, kick it out to Dashiell. Farney had an open 3. He'll go to the basket, kicks it out to Newberry. Newberry will throw it up, and will be a foul on, I believe, Trey Williams.
We are trying to get the ball to the rim.
There is no doubt.
We are not looking to shoot the 3 near as much as we are looking to get that thing in the paint, which is a little different from our normal mentality.
I think you have to play this way to win. There's not a little finesse when you get down to the end of the season. Blake Smith will throw it inbounds to Eckert as he just checked in. Boston will go left, stops, spins, have it stripped by Williams. Zerger will come up with it. Blake Smith will wait for him and try to strip it. He'll shoot a layup. Zerger's been big here.
He's a pretty good player.
They've cut it to 10, Clark. 2:30 left in the third. Smith, he'll spin, up and under, layup good.
Wow, what a big shot there by Blake.
Stop the bleeding for a second. 2:20, 48-36, Sterling. Zerger baseline, way outside. Jacob Lewis nearly saves it. Goes into the student section of Ell-Saline, but he'll step on the line.
You know, it always comes down, can you stop them in a crucial time? I don't know that this is the moment, but
not yet.
They've been scoring more.
Boston,
more than normal.
Boston with his hands on his knees, and a 3-point basket by Tate Williams, his second. And now the lead under 10 for the first time since the middle of the second quarter. 48-39, 2 minutes in the third. Newberry left side, swings it to DeShiel. DeShiel will go baseline, gets a nice pick from Boston Eckert. Basket, DeShiel.
DeShiel is not being able to be guarded by whoever they got.
No one. There'll be a full timeout, Clark.
Step on him every time.
Full timeout here. This is the 98.9 KGBG.
Hi, this is Todd Rowland. Bank of the Plains is committed to providing high-quality financial services while maintaining the highest standards of integrity, customer service, and professionalism. Our dedicated staff here in Sterling values our relationships with you and welcomes the opportunity to earn your business, trust, and friendship. A proud supporter of Black Bear and Warrior events, Bank of the Plains, an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Done with punching the clock? Long hours away from home or constant work travel? Do you have 15 or more acres? Find freedom by joining America's #1 free-range egg brand, Happy Egg. Happy Egg is looking for growers to raise happy hens. Happy Egg offers startup and new flock cost support and yield-based compensation. Add some happy to your life. Work from home. Work for yourself. Feed America. Visit happyeggfarms.com today for more information.
98.9 GBK.
Ell-Saline with the basketball. Zerger to the basket, kicks it out to Rowley. Rowley goes middle, shoots it right off the Big 12 emblem and makes it. Ell-Saline doing a nice job of rallying here, back down to 9-point lead, 120 in the half. Sterling across. Newberry thought about a three. He'll go around Rowley, throws up a wild shot, no good. Jacob battles for it and comes up with it. He'll step through, throws up just over the rim and it goes down. Jacob Lewis.
Maybe a game-changing play there, actually.
You could call that one the Happy Egg play of the game, and it will lead to a
all the
turnover by
momentum was
Ell-Saline.
going with Ell-Saline, and Jacob somehow just out battles and gets the ball and then gets it in the hole.
And then on the possession coming down, they threw it out of bounds. And so Sterling, with 1 minute remaining, up 11 here in the third, has a chance to extend this. Ell-Saline had cut it to 9. They've just had a 20-point quarter after going half the quarter in the second with just one basket. Boston Eckert dribbles right down the right side and finally gets one to go. He's excited. It's good.
He got it to go because the offense worked to perfection. He got an ISO on that side, and it's real tough to stop him going to the glass without a help side guy, you know.
Clark Conley been on the staff of Coach Derek Schneider. I missed who the foul was on, but it is the 15th foul on Ell-Saline. 55-41. Kaz Kramer, actually that was Rowley, another three right away. 55-44, 30 seconds. Sterling across half court. The Cardinals won't go away, put up a heck of a quarter. Farney down low with Rowley as nice cut by Boston Eckert from the top of the key. Farney had him on the block, just a little quick pass for a bucket. 12 seconds. Trey Williams drives middle. DeShiel will stop him. Zerger goes up and around, and really a circus shot by Garrison Zerger.
He's had 2 of those this half. I mean, the thing's clear down under his ankles when he throws it up there.
Jacob Lewis will pick up the foul. I believe that's Jacob's either first or second. Blake Smith will get off the bench. 6 seconds left in the third, and Jacob will check out. Just the second team foul on Sterling, but that won't matter at this point. Ell-Saline with 25 points so far in this quarter.
Well, remember my opening keys to the game?
You did.
And
say it.
They're doing what I said they had to do. They had to score with some consistency, and they're doing it.
Zerger will make it. 57-47, lead to 10. Eckert will bring it across half court. 5, he'll go all the way to the basket, nearly slammed it and scores a layup. And Sterling stole 2 points from Ell-Saline right there.
Yeah, that's got to be disappointing for the Ell-Saline coach to let him go the distance. Going to break here?
Yep. This is the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship presented by Thrive Allen County.
At Quality Body Shop, we are committed to giving our customers our best. I'm Terry Yoder with Quality Body Shop, only 5 miles west of Hutch in Pleasantville. And whether it's your auto, semi, RV, or ag equipment, our team will take care of all your collision repair needs. Need a rental? We have Verts rental cars on site. For 50 years, Quality Body Shop has been setting the standard. Quality you can see, every detail, every time.
At Powell, Tom takes the time to make justice accessible for everyone. That's why we offer free consultations day or night, even on weekends. Whether you're dealing with a workers' compensation claim, personal injury, or an accident that was no fault of your own, the dedicated team at Powell Law is here to evaluate your case and fight for the compensation you deserve. Don't wait. Call Powell Law today at 620-241-9000 to schedule your free consultation. Because at Powell Law, Tom takes the time to be there when you need him the most.
98.9 GBK.
1 quarter to go. Someone will punch their ticket to the state championship game against Mound Ridge tomorrow night at 4 o'clock. 59-47, Sterling leads a huge quarter, a 26-point quarter by the Cardinals, who only put up 21 in the half and still find themselves down 12. Ell-Saline with the ball to start the quarter. Cass Kramer looks for Colin Dent, who just came in. First action, he came in, and now there will be an illegal pick on Reese Crone as he came over to set a pick on Wyatt Newberry. Wyatt's excited because he fought over the top of it and caused the foul. Smith will inbound for Sterling in front of the student section of Ell-Saline. Eckert to the top of the key, guarded by Crone. Farney guarded by Zerger. Now to the right side in front with Blake Smith in front of the Sterling bench. He'll dribble middle, DeShiel goes left, spins over Crone, good.
He got the whole side again.
All by himself.
Yeah.
So look, Zach is finishing it, but there's a lot going on inside that to create that open shot, is what the Shark is saying. Rally with a deep three, rolls in and out, no good. Zane Farney with it, quickly up, fires a pass to Eckert, way high.
That's a disappointment. We had a beautiful 3-on-1 right there. Just an errant pass. Well, it just comes down to, can we get the stops we need here to widen this lead? Because we're going to stay aggressive on the offensive end. We're going to keep shooting. We're going to keep running the offense and going to the goal. Can we get enough stops in the next 2 or 3 minutes to widen the lead out?
Well, the time's going to tell, isn't it, Clark? And you're right. Cass Kramer tries to go around Wyatt Newberry. Newberry won't let him. Left side to Trey Williams. DeShiel forcing baseline. Eckert comes over to help. Skip past to Rally. Rally quickly with a three, and it's money.
The thing is, we need to widen the lead because of their track record in these comeback type things.
You're right. They do have experience in that. You're right.
You don't want to be down to the wire.
Sterling really hasn't played a tight game since the Scott City game back in the Sterling Invitational. Wyatt Newberry with a rare three. It's good, and there's an answer right there for you, Clark.
Huge shot by Wyatt. How can we get a stop?
6.5 in the fourth. Sterling up 14. They'll go inside to Crone, surrounded by Smith and Farney. Tries to work on Smith. Blake reached in, and he will be called for a foul.
I do think Blake fouled him, but credit goes to Blake.
I agree.
I thought it was a great defensive possession by Blake. And he almost stripped him, which is worth the gamble. He's not in foul trouble.
Not at all. Inbounds. Williams. They get Brogan Rally open for a three. Eckert did a flyby. It went out. Now Wyatt Newberry in full speed kicks it to DeShiel. DeShiel double clutches for a layup assist to Wyatt Newberry. 66-50, 6 minutes remaining in this contest. Ell-Saline baseline. Rally spins. Thought he was going to shoot a layup. Cass Kramer, three, no good. Blake Smith with another big rebound, and it will be a foul on Crone.
Blake's had a nice couple defensive possessions.
He really has.
Good finish there.
I want to thank State Farm, Tori Tip, MTC, Lions Dental Care, Pile Law, Farm Bureau, Teresa Boken, Perkins Angus Ranch, Hutchison Family Dental, Farm Bureau, and as already mentioned, Teresa Boken and Robertson's Termite and Pest. Blake Smith will walk it across half court. We're now approaching 5.5 mark. Smith, left side to DeShiel. DeShiel will go to the basket. Floater, good. I don't know
how he got that one in there. It's just
68-50, largest lead of the game. Crone will shoot, but he'll make the three. But Ell-Saline will call a timeout before he launched it.
Yeah.
And let's see if it's a full or a 30. Right here at 68:50, 5.5. It will be a full 1-minute timeout. We'll take one. This is the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship presented by Thrive Allen County.
J.K. Catalyst, over 800 employees who share a commitment to their customers, their company, and each other, providing second-to-none service to the oil and gas industry. Make J.K. Catalyst a part of your career plans. Check out jkcatalyst.com for current job openings.
Ethanol production is not just about keeping the American grower up and running. It's about keeping all of America good to go with a fuel that makes sense. Kansas Ethanol Alliance is proud to contribute to our local economy and call Rice County home. For more details, go to kansasethanol.net.
When recovering from a hospital stay, being in the comfort of your home is important to heal. The compassionate home care team of nurses, therapists, social workers, and home health aides from Hospice and Home Care of Reno County can help you achieve that goal. We are your friends and neighbors, caring about our community and the people who live here. Hospice and Home Care of Reno County, your local not-for-profit agency serving a 50-mile radius of Hutchinson. We care how you live.
98.9 GBK.
Ell-Saline will key it in bounds. Zerger will, having a hard time finding anybody. He'll finally get it into Crone with Eckert all over him. Zerger spins on Farney. Jacob Lewis comes to cut him off. Nice take by Kramer, but no good. Eckert with the long arms comes up with it.
It was a great rebound.
Sure was.
It wasn't a good one. It was a great rebound.
Eckert from three from Farney. It's short. No good. It's an air ball. Kramer with the rebound. Give a shout out to Lucky Kid, who's sounds like he's playing hurt today and sounds like he's got a lot to do with the fires and all the games going on. Crone, wow. Baseline drive, reverse layup. Good. 68-54, I believe. 52, I'm sorry, 4:49 remaining in this. Sterling not going to pull it out. Well, they are going to pull it out just a little bit as now Ell-Saline will kind of try to run and trap.
We're not pulling it out to stall. We're just trying to get readjusted. We're going to attack the goal.
Jacob will double dribble. He got it below post and double dribbled. 4.5. Cameron Morris will check in.
I don't want to say that this lead is safe because they're going to come back and fight to the end, but we have stretched it
to 16.
That 2-minute period like I was talking to you about.
Which was critical at that point. Williams will throw it away, but somehow Zerger comes up with it, went through two Black Bear hands. Crone from just inside the keyhole under the three-point line makes it. So 4 unanswered points for Ell-Saline. Cut it to 14, 4-12. Ell-Saline will extend it. Farney through the legs. Jump stops at the free throw line. Out to Jacob Lewis. Jacob, 2 freshmen and a juniors in there and a sophomore. Newberry will chase it down, finds Cameron Morris will have it swatted by Raleigh. Raleigh up with it. It's tipped by Farney, and now Zerger, he'll start with it. Tries to go around Cameron Morris. And wow, Brogan Raleigh from 25 knocks it down, 68-57, 3:37. They're not going quietly.
No, aren't you glad we stretched the lead out a little bit?
Yes,
this
you're
is
right.
6 points or something, you know?
Jacob Lewis, Farney will dribble middle, floater, no good. Rebound Raleigh. Raleigh will throw it deep to Zerger, but Zerger's not going to be able to run it down. So Sterling catches a break there, but Zane had a point blank, but it went in and out. Morris and Lewis will check out. Smith and Eckert in. Ell-Saline will try to pick up full court man here. 3:20, Sterling up 11.
Where are the team fouls at?
Well, they're both 1-1. There's 1-1 fouls.
So they're not a factor.
No factor as of right now as we approach the 3:15, now under. Smith right in front of the Sterling bench. Now Farney, top of the key with 2 on him. He's stuck a little. Smith comes to bail him out. Blake will dribble across the power cap, now to the left side. Nearly has it stolen. The shield doubled in the corner, and he'll slip a pass out to Eckert. Eckert will go baseline, goes around Raleigh, kissed it off the board and good.
A really good decision by all involved with that instead of shooting the 3 out there by
2:47, Sterling up 13, 70-57. Blake Smith with a really nice play there to tip it away from Crone, and DeShiel will come up with it. Now Blake across half court through the middle of everything, and he will be bumped and fouled. But before he is, Coach Derek Schneider will take a 30-second timeout with 2.5. We'll just stay right here in Manhattan. Wow.
What are you on about? You nervous?
A little bit. I want to thank a few others here. Kansas Ethanol, Pride Ag Ace Hardware, Lions Rec, Lions Federal Bank, People's Bank and Trust, Black Diamond Contracting, Bank of the Plains, JCAM Catalyst, Wade Patton Insurance, Central Prairie Co-op, Raleigh Insurance, and Sandstone Heights. Be sure to thank all of these people. We're one of the few people in the whole state, radio station of the whole state, streaming these games outside of the NFHS streams. We are a partner with them, but Adastra Radio, along with McPherson and Bueller, been able to do these games for you. So we appreciate all of those of you watching.
You've got to really appreciate your sponsors to get this stuff going. It costs quite a bit of money to put these things on.
So be sure to reach out to them if you see them someplace, and we're sure appreciate it. It's been kind of a battle over the years to be able to stream these for you, as you know. Blake will inbound it. He'll find Zane, 2.5 now. Zane will drive middle, scoop shot, layup good. That might have been what was drawn up. Sterling up 15 now. Desperation for Ell-Saline. Williams under the basket. Zerger will dribble, middle, scoop around DeShiel. That time it didn't go in, but he comes up with the rebound, misses the shot. Finally, Farney comes up with it. Boston will dribble middle, steps through, left hand, no good. DeShiel and Wyatt Newberry all over the basket. Smith with the rebound.
Relentless.
Relentless.
Just relentless with the pressure with their offense.
Eckert comes off the baseline and gets the feed and scores. 74-57, 145 now. Sterling might be able to take a deep breath now, Clark, but they're not on defense. Zerger from 3, short, no good. That will go off Ell-Saline, and Sterling will take it on the baseline.
Ell-Saline has played well enough to win this.
They really have.
Offensively, they've played well. They've made a lot of shots. We have just been relentless in our pursuit to get to the rim. And that just pressure is just paying off this last minute or two as we've got a couple layups.
Blake Smith, Boston Eckert will check out. Morris, Farney, Colin Dent in, and Tayton Williams for Ell-Saline. 1.5. 90 seconds left before Sterling can play for a state championship once again. First time since 2012 against their league rival, Mound Ridge. DeShiel stops, dribbles. He didn't.
Scores a layup.
Yeah, he dribbled first, then stopped, then scored a layup. I'm not sure he's maybe missed. 76-57, and Coach Schneider will clean his bench. Coming up on the 1-minute mark. Trey Williams, Colin Dent. Now Crone 3. Wyatt Newberry with the rebound. And a nice save. He had it, lost it to Dent, who threw it into Kaz Kramer. Farney will bring it across half court, and Coach Schneider will take a timeout, a 30. He's trying to get a 30. 44 seconds left. He'll just rotate him in.
You know, we haven't got the lucky egg play of the game officially out there. And I've been trying to think, and there's been so many really good ones, including their big guys reverse layup.
That really was.
That was really quite a great play. And you're not, I don't know if you're going to agree with it, but I'm choosing Wyatt Newberry 3 from the left wing over here because of where it laid in the intensity of the game. They were kind of getting back around that 10, 9-point thing, and that stretched to 13 or 14, and I think that made a huge difference when they made their next run.
100%. That is the happy egg play of the game. Zach Wohler, Tucker Haas in now for Sterling, Logan Isaac, Eckley Eckert, and Davis Thompson. Ell-Saline gets the steal. Tayton Williams just shoot a long 3. It's an air ball. Eckley will battle for it, and he will step on the end line. So you're right, that is the happy egg play of the game. Wyatt Newberry's clutch 3 there late in the third quarter, I believe, or it might be early in the fourth. The happy egg, excellent play of the game. Visit happyegg.com to learn how you can help feed America. 15 seconds now, 76-59. Sterling's going to march to the championship game. 5 seconds. Ell-Saline will not get up a shot here at the end, and that will be it. As Sterling will 2 down, 1 to go.
You hate to say hang on with a 76-59 win. You're not exactly hanging on, but it felt like it.
But it felt like it. Absolutely. Sterling will win this 76-59. Thanks to Kipton Smith for running the camera tonight. We appreciate it. Hopefully he'll come back tomorrow and help us. We'll be back on the Ad Astra Radio Locker Room Show after this 2-minute break. This is the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship presented by Thrive Allen County.
The Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship presented by Thrive Allen County. Thrive Allen County, building a culture of health across Kansas. Stream the Road to a Championship on the free Ad Astra Radio app.
For your concrete, dirt, gravel, and sand needs, contact the folks at Gravel and Concrete. A family-owned business since 1962, now in its 3rd generation. They've been supplying Reno, Rice, and McPherson counties with quality concrete, sand, gravel, dirt, and decorative rock for over 60 years. Call Gravel and Concrete today at 620-422-3249. That's 422-3249, or stop by and see them a half-mile south of Nickerson High School, just north of the Arkansas River on Nickerson Road. Gravel and Concrete.
From accidents on the road to frozen pipes at home, winter can be unpredictable. With Torrey Tip State Farm Insurance, you don't have to face it alone. Whether it's auto, home, or business insurance, we've got the coverage you need to protect you against winter's worst. Stop by and see us on the square in Lyons, because when the temperature drops, your peace of mind shouldn't. Torrey Tip State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hello, I'm Dr. Stacey Dashiell, and I want to share with you my passion, the joy of delivering a new life. At Sterling Medical Center, I am privileged to be part of the incredible journey of bringing babies into this world. From the anticipation of the first kicks to the magic of holding a newborn in your arms, it's a journey filled with wonder and love. Your family's joy is my joy, and I consider it a privilege to be your partner in this extraordinary chapter. If you're expecting or planning to expand your family, choose Sterling Medical Center for compassionate care that celebrates the miracle of life.
We're Stamatic of Central Kansas, with a new location at 209 North Main in downtown McPherson. We are here to help, offering water, fire, and smoke restoration, mold remediation, carpet and upholstery cleaning, as well as hard surfaces like LVP, tile, and even grout cleaning. Honey, don't forget about the places you can't see, like air ducts and dryer vents. Find us on Facebook or online at stamaticofcentralks.com for a free estimate.
Honey, don't forget
to see how Stamatic of Central Kansas can help you.
Honey, don't forget.
Call Stamatic, you'll be ecstatic.
98.9 GBK.
Brian Richter, Clark Comley, Heath Schroeder in the studio here in Manhattan. And this is the AdastraRadio.com Locker Room Show. And we're going to break down this game. What a game in this 2A state semifinal as the Sterling Black Bears take down the Ell-Saline Cardinals. 76-59 as we watch Blake Smith being interviewed on the big screen up there on NFHS. Well, Sterling jumped out 2-0 to start this game. Ell-Saline hit a 3-pointer to take the lead, then jumped out 5-2, would lead 7-4. Then Sterling would come back. Ell-Saline would take the lead at 12-11, just under 2 minutes remaining, and then Sterling would lead 15-12, and Ell-Saline would hit a 3 right at the end of the quarter, near the end of the quarter, to tie it up. The second quarter was all Sterling. They scored, it was 34-21, and Ell-Saline, their next bucket came about the 4-minute mark. It was 17-15. At the beginning of the quarter. It was 21-19 at the 5-minute mark, and then it was all Sterling. So at the break, Sterling needed that lead because in the second half, to start the third quarter, Ell-Saline was on fire. They put up 28 points in that quarter, and Sterling was able to still have a 12-point lead to start the fourth quarter, leading 59-47. And it was just back and forth. Sterling was able to answer every time Ell-Saline did. And so a lot of key plays in that third quarter. But the fourth quarter, Sterling would start it out leading 61-47. During that third, Ell-Saline would get it to 9, but no closer than 9. And Sterling would extend that lead on a number of big plays, including the happy egg play of the game, Wyatt Newberry with a key 3. And Sterling wins 76-59 and will advance to play Mountain Ridge. They've lost 5 in a row to the Wildcats. The Wildcats are the two-time defending state champion. And quite frankly, Sterling would have probably been in the state championship 6 years in a row had Sterling and Mountain Ridge not been in the same sub-state at Sterling in 2023. So, Clark, we got a lot of room to do that tomorrow to analyze that game, but talk about tonight and your thoughts on the game.
It's very exciting for us because we're nervous. We're nervous with a 10-point lead. How pathetic are we?
Because we know how hard it is.
We're so old, we just get nervous all the time. But I was nervous with the 10-point lead, I think just because I knew Ell-Saline would just find a way to get back into it. So it was a really fun game to call because of all the offense that was done on both ends of the floor. A lot of offense both ways. So tomorrow's game's going to – I know you don't want to talk about it, but the fact is –
That's okay.
It's going to be a different game. It will not be like this. Possessions will be longer. It'll be much grindier, a lot more tougher defense in your face. Going to be very physical, although I thought this was pretty physical tonight. But I think it'll be even more physical tomorrow. Mountain Ridge kind of has had our number, so we got a lot of obstacles to get over.
Well, if the game goes to 50,
you'll be surprised.
I'll be maybe 55 will be the winning
total. Okay.
The bottom line is last year in that semifinal game, this game last year out at Dodge, they just bullied us, and I think that's what's tomorrow night. That's going to be the key. Is can Sterling? How close will the officials call that? Mountain Ridge likes to play physical. Not that we don't, but they like to play physical.
We get our hands on everybody too. So
I think their depth is probably a little deeper than ours. They are missing a player who was hurt in the opening round, but it's going to be a really cool contest, and even more so. And I'm going to brag on it because it's Central Kansas, but Central Kansas basketball is just pretty darn good.
Well, just look at all the classes. You got Hessen just thumping somebody tonight.
Galena, I think they were the first seed.
Person's in the finals in 4A. These are all in a circle around us about 30 minutes. We're in the finals with Mountain Ridge, which is in the circle in 2A. So,
and had Inman girls been on the opposite side of Mountain Ridge, I think they might be there in the
Heart of
too.
America final.
Mountain Ridge girls also made it, and they'll be playing. They play the game after the boys play early this year at 4 o'clock.
Let's make that announcement again. You're sure we're at 4 o'clock? I'm not misstating.
I am not misstating it.
You've double checked it.
I'm reading it right here. Saturday, March 15th, 4 o'clock, the boys final, and the girls will play after.
Okay. I like the sound of that. We'll get home a little earlier.
Well, that's what you're always worried about, getting in bed. I was hoping to have a few stats for you here. They were not updated, and so won't be able to give you those, but we need to give let's take a 2-minute break, and then we'll come back. You're listening to 98.9 KGBK on the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship presented by Thrive Allen County.
The Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship, presented by Thrive Allen County. Healthy Blue Kansas. Choose blue for your family's health. Find our Road to a Championship schedule at AdastraRadio.com.
At NextTech Wireless, we're committed to delivering more than just quality wireless service. We're here to provide you with exceptional customer support every step of the way. Experience our service risk-free for 30 days. Plus, for a limited time, get an iPhone 16 Pro Max on us when you buy one with our best plan and handset protection. NextTech Wireless, connecting Kansans.
In Kansas, we've all heard the saying, if you don't like the weather, just wait 5 minutes. Hi, this is Brad Patton with Wade Patton Insurance in Hutch. Since our agency was founded in 1933 and through 4 generations, our family has seen its fair share of Kansas storms. But through it all, our family has been there, helping to protect the people and businesses of Hutchinson and around Kansas. Stop by and see us today at 6th and Main, or check out WadePattonInsurance.com. Independent since 33, Wade Patton Insurance.
Do you know which credit card works best for you? Understanding your budget and spending patterns is something First Bank does best. We'll be here to help align your financial goals and lifestyle with the card to fit your needs. Would you like to boost your business's cash flow or simplify your accounts payable? Do you have a balance you'd like to transfer to get a better rate? Or maybe you want to receive benefits like gift cards, free travel, or even cash back? Contact First Bank today to learn more at www.first-bank.net. Member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Dr. Matthew Perry, and I work with McPherson Dental Care, and we are excited to have 6 locations in our communities in order to serve and take care of your dental needs. McPherson Dental believes whether you are 2 or 92, your teeth are important to your overall health, and we want to make sure we are taking care of you and your loved ones every step of the way. It's our honor to live and work in your communities, and we want to thank you for choosing us and letting us be your hometown dentist.
That's McPherson Dental, providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch.
98.9 GBK.
Welcome back to Manhattan. And Clark Comley, Brian Richter here, wrapping up this AdastraRadio.com locker room show as the Sterling Black Bears win 76-59 over their league rival 76-59. A lot going on up here. We got to give the Pride Ag Ace Resources play of the game or player of the game, and man, Sterling have a bunch to choose from, Clark. And well, what are you thinking?
My player of the game is Zach DeShiel. When we needed stuff early in the game, he's the one that delivered it, and then he consistently delivered it the rest of the game long. You know, Boston got it going in the second half. I thought it was one of the best halves by Boston he's played in the second half.
Yeah, I agree.
Because he just took over the boards and was blocking. I don't know how many block shots he had, but he was changing shots, a lot of them, and rebounding it, then getting out on the break. So really great second half by Boston. Blake had a lot of good stuff. You know, Cameron has a huge 3 in the first half. Wyatt hits a huge 3. And then, Jacob, I can remember just battling underneath this goal down here. And somehow he comes out with the ball and gets it in there in another tense moment when every time we got it to 10, it seemed pretty easily. We got the lead to 10. But stretching it and getting it clear on out and getting stops did not happen. And our offensive plays by multiple players is what stretched this thing out to be something we could kind of not let them have a chance to make one of the great comebacks.
I'm not a fan of the player of the game, you know me, because
that's why you make me do it.
That's how it is, because I think they all were. You went right down the line, and I think you did it as well as any. Zane had a quiet, good game.
He had a huge one down the lane late,
and but you don't all see the defense. Mostly we focus on offense. You see it, but just a really nice effort by the Black Bears. Like you said about Zach and Boss, well, really the whole team. We didn't settle for the easy threes. Went right to the basket, made them guard us, and were able to finish a lot of those. In the first few minutes of the game, Sterling missed like 4 open buckets, but it was Jacob and Zach that kind of settled us down to get the ball in the basket. And after that, Sterling was able to do what they do best.
Well,
and
Zach was a matchup problem for whoever was guarding him because he could not guard him one-on-one.
It's a great point.
He was getting by him every time, and sometimes there was help, and sometimes he just flat out shoot a wide-open layup at the end of the play.
Well, we're hoping to have Coach Schneider here. Appreciate those of you sticking around listening right now. Like to get him up here, and
here
he's coming. So
he had to talk to his team.
Again, Sterling wins 76-59. I tell you what, Ell-Saline, we haven't given them. I mean, you did during the game, gave them a ton of credit, but really, as you said, they played about as well as they probably could offensively against us, and just we answered the bell. I say we because it wasn't, but I'm from Sterling, so. But they did answer the bell. We'll get Coach Schneider on here.
He's going to be huffing puffing. He's running up these steps.
All the way at the top, as you can tell, we are high in it. And we'll turn it over to he and Clark, and the Shark will do what the Shark does best and entertain. Again, Sterling wins 70.
Camera work where they could see him and me talking? Well, you go run that.
76-59. We'll hand it over to Coach Schneider. Here he is. Congratulations, Coach.
Thanks, Coach Richter.
Well, you're a little smiley. Sucking air. You're not even sucking air.
Geez, I just ran up 80 flights of steps to get up here.
But you're not even sucking air.
Whatever.
I walk them, and I'm just about, the heart's going boom, 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 boom.
That's tough.
Well, you know, my key to the game was, could Ell-Saline consistently score against our defense? I made it them as one of the keys to the game.
Yeah.
And they could.
Yeah.
The second half, they could do it, and you just kept making play after play to stretch that thing out in the end. And you could just go up and down and name so many guys that made individual great plays on that. We'll start at the beginning game. How about Zach DeShill?
Yep, killed it.
And how he affected the game early on.
Yeah, I mean, he was just, you know, he's been playing at a high level. So early, you know, we felt like he had a good matchup. And, you know, we knew they were going to kind of deny that reversal. So we did a couple things in our walkthrough, and we weren't executing it very well because it was badly coached in our walkthrough. And so we were seeing.
Did you let Coach Winslow get in on or something, or what?
No, that's me.
Oh, that's
not
you.
that good. And so we were going too high, and it was just so slow, as you noticed. So we weren't able to take advantage of their non-help side, probably what I would say. But luckily, one-on-one, Zach came in and was able to fix my bad coaching and just basically take advantage of his matchup and just blow it open, really.
So you had great games from a lot of guys.
Yeah.
But your Boston in the second half, I thought he really affected the game on the defensive.
Yeah.
Changing shots, rebounding, getting us into the break. This had good games from anybody. So, you know, I don't think you want to be up here forever. You got some general thoughts about the game you want to share with everybody, and then we'll get you out of here.
I think, you know, we came in knowing we wanted to push the tempo, as always, and we wanted to get stops. And I thought in the first half, we did both of those things. We got stops, and we pushed tempo, and that's what we got our lead on. And then in the second half, you know, I really didn't think we were playing that poorly on defense, but we were not getting stops. And I told the guys, get stops, and they were not listening to me. I just kept telling them to get stops.
I don't think that's bad coaching.
And golly. Well, and the other thing is they got a lot of offensive rebounds. We were kind of playing catch up a little bit, and they were getting some favorable bounces off the rim that I didn't think we were in that bad a position, and they got them and put them back. And, you know, that could have been bad. I mean, the way they were scoring on us could have been really bad, but we came down and scored right back on them. I mean, I think both teams had to have made about 9 field goals in a row to start the second half.
You made, and they're critical shots there because they were going. And I was worried about our defensive rebounding in the first half, and I think they only had one offensive rebound. I was wrong. But you're right. Then we had a few in the second half.
They got some more in the second half. And they were hustling. I felt like the truth is I felt like they out-hustled us a little bit in those first 3 minutes.
Of the second half or first?
In the second half.
Okay.
And I don't necessarily mean like we were playing soft. I thought we played hard. I thought we were doing good stuff. But, you know, there was a couple loose ones that they got to, a couple on the ground that they got to. And then our guys noticed it too, and then they tightened it down.
I think that's because they made a few shots.
It could be.
They made a few shots and just got going in all facets of the game. Okay, well, thanks for coming all the way up here. That was a joke, but, man, that was a long run, and you hustled up here.
I ran as fast as I could.
People can hear your voice a little bit. Congratulations. And then Coach Richter will probably get a before-game interview sometime tomorrow about Mountain Ridge, but got to be looking forward to playing in the state championship.
Thank the good Lord above. We're playing in the state title.
Got a good ring to it.
Yeah.
And it was hard fought. This is a good game for you to go into that.
I remember last time I was in the state title, I said, I'm praying all night that the good Lord lets us have fresh legs tomorrow. And you know, Mountain Ridge is obviously, we know, very excellent. And we'll try to force tempo, but they can play fast too. I mean, the first semifinal, everybody says, you know, they are a more deliberate offense, and they are. They play games a little bit slower pace, but that definitely does not mean that they can't get out and run. They are perfectly fine getting out and playing a faster
well,
pace. So
we said it's going to be a grindy type game, so maybe you can turn it a different way. All right, let's get you out of here. Thanks for coming up here. Any last things you'd like to mention before we get you out of here?
Just thank everybody for coming.
Mr. Richter, you got a question you'd like me to throw his way? All right, had a nice crowd here from Sterling. We'll see everybody tomorrow.
Yep.
Thank you, Coach Snyder, for coming up.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, that was Coach Snyder, and we're really grateful because it is a very long way up here, and he had to deal with his team, other interviews, and yet he actually ran up the steps to come up here and hang out with us and attack me and also basically smack me around right now when I'm trying to talk. But he's in a good mood.
As he should be.
As he should be. All right, Mr. Richter.
Well, that's going to wrap up the AdastraRadio.com locker room show. Special thanks once again to studio engineer Heath Schroeder and the entire Ad Astra sports team. Kipton Smith, who ran the camera tonight, and Sterling will win this 76-59 over Ell-Saline. Thanks for joining us on KGBK 98.9. We will be on 20 minutes, at least 20 minutes before tip-off tomorrow night, which should be right at 4 o'clock. So join us at 3:40 for the pregame Midway Motors drive to the game. This has been the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship provided by Thrive Allen County. For Clark Comley, I am Brian Richter. Say goodnight, Clark.
Good night, Clark.